Hi, I'm Missy Costello. We're here in Tony Horton's kitchen, and this is Healthy Eating Tips. So today we are going to make an amazing tempeh sweet potato stew with barley. So you want to have a nice heavy-duty stock pot. We're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil into the pot, just on the bottom. All you need is a little drizzle. Then we're going to put red onions into the pot. Red onions are great because they get sweet when you cook them. Celery is next. You want to make sure that you leave the leaves on the celery because it gives it really good flavor and retains a lot of the vitamins and minerals that's in celery. Next, we're going to put carrots in. I like to chop my carrots up nice and small because they cook quicker and they're easier to eat. Okay, so now we're going to put this on the stove. We're just going to turn it on to medium heat, and we're just going to let that saute for about 5 to 7 minutes. So next we're going to add the tempeh into our stew. Just going to give it a little stir. And then next, we're going to add our parsnips and sweet potatoes. Lots of sweet potatoes. We're just going to give it a little stir to incorporate everything. This is starting to really smell amazing. It is going to be so tasty. So next, we are going to put our barley right on top. You want to kind of sprinkle it so that it spreads out evenly, so when you put your broth that it will cook evenly. And we're going to put our tomatoes. So we're using whole tomatoes. We're going to pour those in. These tomatoes have a little bit of basil in them, so it gives a little bit of extra flavor. And just a teaspoon of oregano. Sprinkle that in there. So we're going to pour the broth right on top. The broth is what's going to help the barley really cook down because you need water or some kind of broth with the grain to help it cook. We're going to give it a good stir. I'm going to actually crush down these tomatoes a little bit. We are going to turn the heat up. We're going to let it boil. Once it starts to boil, we're going to turn that heat back down so it simmers and everything gets nice and mushy and incorporated together. Let's go take a look and see what it looks like. It's been cooking about 30 minutes. Wow, it looks delicious. So we're ready to add our last 3 ingredients. We have a cup of peas. We're going to sprinkle those on top. We're going to add our Worcestershire sauce, about a tablespoon. It's going to give it a little bit of a meaty flavor. So yummy. And we're going to add about a teaspoon or so of salt. We're going to give this a great stir. And as you can see, everything's kind of breaking up. The flavors are melding together. You don't even have to let the peas cook. This dish is done. So when you serve this dish, you want to serve it in a bowl. This is Tony's favorite bowl. I mean, he literally lives out of this bowl. So I love to just scoop it in the bowl. It's probably about 2 cups. If you're going to do a really hard P90X workout, this is the meal you want to have afterwards. Sweet potato tempeh stew with barley. This and other healthy whole foods recipes are available for download. I'm Missy Costello, Tony Horton's personal chef, and I'll see you next time.